got my best friend. She a real bad, got her own money. She don't need no on the dance floor. She had 2, 3. She throw it out and come back in.
That's my best friend. She a real bad, drive her own car. She don't need no lift in the. No, my girl gon' tip. Now she twerking. She throw it out and come back in. Beep, beep. Is that my bestie in a testy? Fresh blowout, skin on town. She ready. Look good with a T at the end.
And that's Coit Tower, perched high atop Telegraph Hill here in San Francisco. We're just about set for action. This is it, opening day. The regular season is set to begin, and we're thrilled to bring you all the live action right here on 2K Sports. Our broadcast team tonight, on one side, Greg Anthony. On the other side, Steve Smith. On the sideline, David Aldridge. I'm Kevin Harlan. And a moment now to check out who the Warriors have coming up on their schedule. On Monday, they'll be playing against Damian Lillard and the Portland Trail Blazers. Then on Wednesday, they'll be matching up with Nikola Jokic and the Denver Nuggets. And let's go straight over to David Aldridge for a report before the tip-off. Hey, Dave.
Thank you very much. Jaren Jackson Jr. is continuing in his father's NBA footsteps. Asked about that influence, Jaren said, just his heart for the game and tenacity. You have to be able to shoot and play defense because you don't want to be a liability. At the end of the day, my dad did all of that, and he won a ring. Kevin Jaren Jr. wants that last part, too.
I can see why, D.A., and I think he's well on his way. Thank you for that one. And for those teams that suffered a harsh ending to last season, Greg, what are they feeling here on opening night?
I mean, motivated. You think about that kind of thing all summer, and the chance for retribution starts now.
And the starting group for the Grizzlies. Adams at center with Jackson next to him. The guard pair, it's Morant and Brooks. And it's Anderson in at the small forward position. And for the Warriors. And the old core of this team out there, Curry and Clay as guards with Draymond at 4. Wiggins is out there with James Wiseman. Now here's Curry. Adams, some nice D.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Brooks kicks to Morant. Passes it to Adams. Good, and a nice assist from Morant.
This is where Adams feasts. Get him the ball in his spots, and he does the rest.
Curry against Morant. Green. Up again. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
And so Morant will bring it up for Memphis. Into the lane. It's good. And he makes his first shot of the game.
Now you see him, now you don't. There's only a few players that are faster with the ball than John Morant.
Now Curry. Thompson in the corner. Connects from three-point range.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Well, something, Greg, we can't take for granted. It's nice just to see Klay Thompson out on the floor.
No doubt, Kevin. You know, the NBA is just a better league with a healthy Klay Thompson. Makes this team more fun to watch. Good for humor and one incredible performance a year.
Now here's Green. Following the miss by John Morant. Curry fires from way outside. Can't connect from long distance. For Memphis, they've gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Anderson dishes to Brooks. Back to Anderson. Shot clock at 6. Green with the rebound. Golden State's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. And finished off by Wiseman.
The beauty of Draymond as a facilitator. Really sees the entire floor.
Anderson outside. Jackson against Green. Curry with the steal. And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Good on the triple.
I mean, a testament to the deep range from well beyond the arc. Thompson never flinches that far out.
Jackson finds Morant. And they double up Morant. Adams outside.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Anderson against Wiggins. It's stolen by Curry. And here we go with Curry running it up the court. And it's Wiggins with the jam.
Verticality gives Wiggins the upper hand, almost unstoppable once he's midair.
And here's Morant. He'll bring it up for the Grizzlies. Trailing here by 8. So timeout called here. The first for Memphis.
It's something we've seen the last few years. Boxing ones thrown at Curry, although they've had mixed success.
Some changes here for the Warriors. Kevon Looney is checked in for Wiseman. Bielitsa comes in for Green, and it's Iguodala in for Andrew Wiggins. So Memphis going with almost an entire new group here. Tillman, he's checked in for Steven Adams. Clark comes in for Jackson. Juan Hernan-Gomez, he's checked in for Anderson. And it's Bane in for Brooks.
Don't let KLAY Thompson's scoring overshadow what he gives you at the defensive end.
And amazing to even consider using a box and one in the NBA, isn't it, Greg? But Curry does that with his offense to the teams that defend him.
Kevin, I agree. And it didn't work well in the 2019 finals. Curry has started to adjust to that move. Much harder to use when Curry has other options on offense.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
It looks like they're ready to run today, fellas. They keep getting out on the break whenever they can.
Yeah, and one thing, Clark, I've noticed is how quick their hands have been tonight. Thanks to that, they've gotten a lot of points off of turnover.
Morant against Curry. And a miss there on the triple.
Off the mark once again. Terrible quarter for him thus far.
Here's Bane. Excellent D here by Iguodala. Here's the Warriors with the ball. They're on a 14-4 run right now. Curry passes to Thompson. 36 seconds left in the first. 6 on the shot clock. Curry kicks to Iguodala. Pass to Looney. Now here's Thompson. Fires the 3. He's now 2 for 3 with that miss.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Grant. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Outside for Curry. He gets it up. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. And so it's the Golden State Warriors in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. A terrific tempo and a great pace. The fast break has been a central part of their offense. And we've got more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way after this break. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And from what we've seen so far from the Warriors, how would you grade them?
Well, they used the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
You know this, the team that dictates the pace typically rules the roost. We see that here early on.
And the old core of this team out there, Curry and KLAY as guards with Draymond at 4. Looney out there with Andrew Wiggins. So that's the group out there for Golden State. Warriors leading by 6. Curry with it. Thompson left side. Launches a 3. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Curry's got his 4th assist in this one. And there's the pass to Bane. Yep, that one goes.
A tough start scoring the basketball, but they're starting to turn it around now.
Curry against Morant. Thompson for 3. Another 3 for Golden State.
He's going to force them to have to make adjustments. That's number 4 in terms of triples in the half.
And Steve, we know Thompson missing, effectively 2 seasons. That can take a mental toll on a player for sure.
Kevin, 2 years is a long time in NBA years. KLAY Thompson knows it won't be easy coming back, but everyone wants to see him return to his old form.
And so it looks like the Warriors will retain possession here. And the Warriors with some changes. Wiseman's checked in for Kevon Looney. Kuminga comes in for Thompson. Moody's subbed in for Curry. Anderson, he's checked in for Memphis. Dylan Brooks comes in for Bane. And Kuminga throws it down.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Thank you, Kevin. KLAY Thompson has lost 2 prime years to a torn ACL and then a ruptured Achilles. He says so many athletes have been through this. It's just a new set of challenges. In my style of play, I feel I can be effective until my late 30s. I plan on being the all-NBA player I was and won't settle for anything less. Guys, that will be a great comfort to his team.
Indeed, and who's going to doubt him? I love his attitude. Undaunted. David, thank you. And Greg, just from the eye test, Kuminga's built like a guy who's in his late 20s.
And physically, he's got some LeBron James to him. Great natural strength, fast, explosive off the floor. When he puts his head down and goes to the bucket, he can be unstoppable.
Pass to Jackson. And Wiseman sends it back.
And putting in work on the defensive end. Wiseman's swat providing a spark to his team.
Got a piece of it. We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Moran finds Brooks. They double him with Wiggins. To the middle. Shoots from 12. Count it, and the Warrior lead has been cut down now to just 10 points with that basket from Jackson.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Passes to Kuminga. Here's Wiseman. Pass to Moody. 5 to shoot. Shoots the 3. No good on the shot. And Memphis the other way now. An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg, I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
Thompson, he's checked in for the Warriors. Curry comes in for Kuminga. Jackson up top. Over Green. Jackson misses.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
They double-team Curry. Wiseman the pass to Thompson. The shot's good. Thompson's got the lead up to 12 now for the Warriors.
Adding to this lead, he's been dependable and consistent at the offensive end.
Poked away, and it's the Warriors on the break. Curry deciding where to go with it. And Thompson gets it to go in on the assist by Green. Thompson's got 16.
As hot as he's been this quarter, the game plan is simple, folks. Get him the ball and get out of the way.
Brooks with no one around. Drills the three-pointer. Brooks has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Curry passes it to Wiggins. Thompson right side. Over Brooks. The rebound by Steven Adams.
High percentage look for him, but bottom line, they're not all going to go down.
And finished off by Morant.
I'm trying to think of someone who gets off the ground quicker than Morant. It's an exclusive list, I'll tell you.
Count that bucket.
Love that they're continuing to attack despite being up big.
I'm impressed with their intensity tonight. They've came in focused and they've
Thank you, David, and we'll be back after halftime as the third quarter gets underway.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show. KLAY Thompson putting in some serious work for the team tonight. He had 16 points, 2 rebounds, and 1 block. When does this guy cool off? I mean, he's been stringing together multiple monster games lately. Hey, big fella, what's your take on Golden State so far?
Well, what I like, the ball never stopped moving, nor did the players. Everyone working in unison and playing for one another. Love to watch this brand of basketball. We've got a whole nother...
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. KLAY Thompson has been sensational.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
I think both sides probably adjusted a few things. The key for him is to bring the same level of energy over these last 2 quarters.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the second half of basketball. So on the floor for Memphis. Up in the forward spots, it's Anderson and Jackson. The guard pair, it's Morant and Brooks. And it's Adams in at the center position.
And Smitty, he's not that flashy about it, but Curry remains one of the elite ball handlers of all time.
Stephen Curry is efficient on how he uses his dribble. Great composure when pressured in traffic, and sometimes he will show off those skills.
Here in this third quarter, just over a minute play. It's stolen by Adams. Morant dishes to Adams. Curry with the steal. He kicks to Green. And Kyle Anderson gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, that's a tough call right there. It really is a tough break for the D.
Kuminga's come in for the Warriors. Moody comes in for Thompson. And Memphis also making a switch. Brandon Clark, he's checked in for Jaren Jackson. Shot clock at 5. Inside, it's stolen by Adams. Anderson against Curry. And finished off by Anderson.
Getting himself to the rim, Anderson continually finds ways to impact the game.
Morant against Curry. Oh, good with the triple.
His inability to make shots has not brought this team down. That shows you their resourcefulness.
That one's in there. The Warrior lead is cut to just 7 points in the basket from Morant. Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. Up top, Curry. He's got 6. There's the pass to Moody. And the call will go against Jonathan Kuminga. That'll be his second foul of the game. His shot was hindered by that momentous mobile 1 block.
And a block like that sends a message. One that says we're not giving up this lead.
And the Warriors with some changes. KLAY Thompson, he's checked in for Moody. And Poole subbed in for Curry. And the Grizzlies also with the sub. Williams is checked in. Here's Thompson. He's got 16 to the paint. Here's Kuminga. And Kuminga throws it down.
And if you're the defense, you have to play up on Thompson's shot, which is why he's able to zip the pass to his teammates off the pick and roll.
Some nice passing there by Memphis. And there it is for him. Brooks has got 5. After a whistle, we often see players demanding their coach challenge the call. Greg, were there plays you wish you could have challenged in your career?
Oh, goodness, absolutely. But the game was just so different back then, and we had other ways of resolving issues and letting the refs know when we... didn't appreciate a call.
Back to Anderson. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Brooks.
This goes to
Anderson's got his second bucket.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint. Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. The Grizzlies trail by 10. Now a timeout called by Memphis. KLAY Thompson with a strong contribution so far in this one.
I mean, the ridiculous production from beyond the arc. They have to find a way to cool him down.
So Memphis going with almost an entire new group. Tillman, he's checked in for Clark. Hernan Gomez comes in for Anderson. Culver's checked in for Williams. And it's Bain in for Brooks. Yep, it counts. Morant's got 6 here in this quarter.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
Poole kicks to Thompson. Another 3 for Golden State.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Here's Morant. Wiseman with the rebound. Wiseman's got his 5th rebound in this one.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
And it's out of bounds. The Warriors able to retain possession here.
Checking in for the
And some
Grizzlies.
changes here for the Warriors. Looney's checked in for Wiseman. Bielitsa comes in for Kuminga. And it's Iguodala in for Jordan Poole. The Grizzlies also making a change. Jackson's checked in. Here's Morant. Second chance shot. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a 3-point play.
It's his first personal foul.
And the work ethic of Morant, fantastic at keeping his focus on the task at hand.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
And from the line a season ago, 73%.
Morant, no good on the free throw.
As young as Ja Morant is, I'm impressed. He came in ready to lead a team. And these guys, they follow him.
Yeah, the D has not been able to keep the ball out of the paint at that end of the floor.
The 3 from Morant. And the last second attempt doesn't fall.
Textbook defense from KLAY Thompson did a real nice job of contesting the shot and sliding his feet on the shooter.
And so it's the Golden State Warriors. And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
And, you know, you can always count on him for at least a couple of these pretty assists over the course of a game. And this one, a thing of beauty.
You see why they trust him with the ball in his hands. He can make the simple play, and he can pull off the spectacular.
And as we head into the 4th, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. At the guard spots, it's Curry and Thompson. Bielitsa is out there with Iguodala, and it's Looney in at the 5 spot. That's the Warriors 5.
Yeah, they're relying on their 3-point shooting and getting pretty good results.
To the middle, here's Bain. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
This is what I like about Ja Morant. He stays open to all options. Right there finds the open man.
Thompson for the triple. Rebounded by Jackson.
Yeah, and you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Here's Morant. That one drops one. Morant's got 10 points in just the second half.
Look how Ja just glides through the contact. He's such a nimble player.
Thompson against Morant. The shot by Thompson, no good. The Grizzlies trail by 10. To the wing on the left. And they double up Morant. Jackson has the open look. Shot clock reset for Memphis. Gets it to go. That one good from Tillman.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Morant against Curry. Thompson up top over Jackson. Bielitsa, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. And the Warriors lead by 10.
Oh, what terrific hustle. He's got a nose for the rebound.
Greg, he's ferocious when the ball goes up. Now a timeout called by Memphis. The short rest, very important, and one of the benefits of this part of the game is getting on the same page with your team while having the chance to hydrate with Gatorade. Replenish your energy for the late game push. And the Warriors making a change here. Green's checked in. The Grizzlies also changing it up. Adams, he's checked in for Tillman. Kyle Anderson comes in for Culver. And it's Dylan Brooks in for Bain. And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Well, Taylor Jenkins just reviewed his plan with his team. He said he just wants them to play faster. He feels like they've been too lackadaisical with the ball and that their aggressiveness just isn't there right now. Kevin, back to you.
Morant passes to Brooks. Adams trying to free himself up. Great positioning on the putback.
And he's one of those guys you don't have to call plays for. Steven Adams is happy to eat the leftovers.
Around 3 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. Curry from deep three-point land. Sinks it. What range from outside. Wow. Curry's got a pair of threes here in the fourth quarter for the Warriors.
Whoa, he really got his defender on his heels on that one. What a fantastic play, guys. It almost looked like that spin left him a little dizzy. Didn't have a very steady hand there on the attempt.
From deep three-point range, the Grizzlies pull it in. Adams has got 4 rebounds in this game. Here's Morant. That one's in there. The Warrior lead is cut to just 9 points on the basket from Jackson.
I just love the way Jaren finishes inside with either hand. The defense can't really take everything away.
Timeout called the Warriors. They're in front by 9. 1:29 left in the fourth quarter of this one. And now let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game, Ja Morant.
And tell you what, he's worked very hard to get himself in good position throughout the course of this game. And that comes across in his shooting percentage. He's hit over half his shots from the field. And that's not because he got hot as much as it's because of the effort he put in to get himself open. And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. Here's Morant. And Wiseman sends it back. Curry against Brooks. Outside Curry. Over Brooks. A shot by Curry, no good. For Memphis, they've gotten into a pretty good groove, going 6 of 10 here in the final quarter. Brooks misses. And so it's Wiggins with it. He'll bring it up for the Warriors. They've led by as many as 14 points. On the wing, Thompson. And again, it's the Warriors missing. And so it's Memphis with it. 9-point game. From deep. Wiseman finds Thompson. Three-pointer. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies.
It's just too big a deficit to come back from at this point.
And you know, disappointment starts to set in a little bit. You fought all night, just wasn't meant to be.
On its way from Curry for 2. Off the mark with the little step back, Johnny. Three-pointer, Brooks. So we see the Warriors get the win here. Some good moments throughout this one, but they have the clear advantage down the stretch.
Yeah, I mean, I love the way they executed on both ends of the floor, completely under control for the vast majority of the game. And whenever there was a misstep, they just didn't allow it to fester, and that's why they're going to walk away with the win.
And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by court.
Thanks very much. Stephen, this crowd tonight was energized by the show that you put on. What is that connection like?
Have a night like tonight where everything's clicking. We just want to embrace it. And more of a gesture of appreciation because this is a great place to play.
Yeah, it sure is, man. And you guys fed off it.
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that about wraps it up. For Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and David Aldridge,